What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I'm your host, the notorious, reckless Rexx Ruger. Still got the lethal 1-2. Still got the head movement. Untouchable. Along with the Alexis Arguello puppet. My man, my confidant, my sidekick, my compadre. And our guest is here. So I will commence to shutting up. Just got to enable your camera and your microphone. Do I got you? I can't see you. I can't see you completely, but there you go. What's up, my man?
How you doing?
I'm glad we got a chance to do this, man. And you know what, man? I'm pretty short notice too, I gotta say. I mean, how do we throw this together so fast, man? You are a cooperative, easy guy to get on here, man.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it. I usually have notes. I'm not super prepared for you, but you were so enthusiastic. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. And here we are.
Yeah, that's no problem, you know. Just glad to be on your broadcast, you know.
You know what, man? Life should be this easy all the time. Life should be this easy all the time, champ. It should. It just should.
Yeah. Yep, I know.
Man, I got all that. I lost your. I got to ask right off the rip, man. And full disclosure here, when I have guests on, I feel like I get one of two answers. How do you get into the sport of boxing? A lot of guys come on here, and it's a lot of it's either getting pushed in by their fathers or getting into a lot of fights on the street, or both.
Well, for me, it never happened. My dad, my mom, you know, at the age of 3 years old, I was running around the streets in Hartford, you know, going, and then so son told me, you know, just go down. It was a basement gym with Johnny Duke, and I just went over there. That was 1983. I was 3 years old. 1983. That's when I first started boxing, and I loved it. You know, nobody made me do it. I did it on my own.
And so, you know, a lot of us, when we're growing up and we're playing our favorite sport, we got that guy that we look up to. Did you have that guy in boxing?
Yeah, you know, of course I had that guy. You know that, you know, without that guy upstairs to tell you what to do, then you gotta, you know, it's hard to do it. But I love it. Like right now, I miss boxing, even though I'm retired from it and everything like that. I really miss it. You know.
Who was that guy for you? Who was that guy that you looked up to?
Johnny Duke.
Okay. And out of the guys fighting today, do you still keep a keen eye on the sport now? And who are some guys competing right now that you're a fan of?
Oh yeah. You know, I'm a good fan of. I love Tank Davis. I love him. Tank Davis. He's like Tank Davis reminds me of me. You know, Tank Davis had Kevin Ford, an excellent coach. You know, it's like he's the best. Like I wanted to see Tank Davis fight Devin Haney to shut up David Haney's father. You know, because Devin Haney's father, he got a lot of mouth. He never fought in his life, and he's trying to take all the criticism from his son. Like, let his son do the talking.
Yeah,
he ain't fighting. Your son's fighting.
You feel like Bill Haney is too much of a presence in that situation.
Yeah. You know, he's going after. You seen it at the last couple of days. He'll be going after Mayweather.
Crazy.
Like, what are you going after Mayweather for? Like, he's crazy. Mayweather, if Mayweather want to, he can get it right now. Get in shape and whoop your son ass.
Yeah.
You know, but
I believe what you're saying, champ. I believe that would happen. I do. I could totally see doing that.
Then another thing is Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I don't got nothing against them, nothing like that. But, you know, one of the brothers fighting Tyson for what? What you getting out of it?
Yeah.
You're not getting nothing out of it, you know. It's like kind of sad because boxing, they're bringing boxing back, but you're bringing it back the wrong way, and y'all should just, you know, try to do the right way and go after people with no name, to build up a name, to fight Canelo, to fight Charlo, to fight somebody, and your era, you know.
But let's face it, though. I mean, you know, if there's no kind of bullshit going on, I mean, this is a fight that Mike Tyson, regardless of his age, I feel like this is a fight that Mike should win, though, shouldn't he?
The thing about this is,
He
That's the
has.
thing about it. He don't have to be honest. Because Mike Tyson, he's an all-time fighter and everything like that. It's just Jake Paul using Tyson's name to be on his resume. So
Yeah.
by you being on a senior citizen, I'm gonna call my senior citizen. By you being on a senior
Just
citizen,
remember,
what
Mike, he said that I didn't.
yeah. So it's like you being on a senior citizen for what?
Yeah.
You're not getting enough.
I
You're
get
not
what you're
getting nothing
saying.
out of it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, he's a young guy, still in his 20s, Jake Paul. I mean, a young guy in comparison to Mike.
So the thing about this is, you want to get hit with a light heavyweight, then you just taking a, the easy route to go to.
But this would not have ended good for Jake Paul, though, man, if this was back in 1988.
Oh yeah, no. And it's not gonna look good for me right now because look at Tyson still have it.
He
And
does.
Tyson, you already said, listen, I know people watching your broadcast right now, they're like, oh, you don't know what he's talking about. Go right now, go Google when Tyson training, and Tyson look at the camera and say, "You ready for me, boy?
Yeah.
This is day two. You ready?" And like he said
Yep.
a couple.
As a matter of fact, before your interview, I had Michael the Bounty Hunter on here, a heavyweight fighter, and I just sent him that same video that you're talking about, where Mike is hitting the pads. He looks ferocious, and then he says, "That's only 3 weeks in. You still want to fuck with me?"
Yeah.
And
But
he looks legit.
it's all about a beef. It's a beef that's going on right now. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Tyson got beef with him because Tyson called him his brother name, so he got mad about it. Like you can't get mad because y'all like y'all twins. And he said, "Oh, what the f? You think we fucking twins? We ain't fucking twins. That's why he said. That's why I'm fighting you." So
So,
it's like you fighting him for what?
so do you feel like, obviously you mentioned you're a fan of Tank. All these guys all seem like they want to be known as the face of boxing. It seems to be very important. Who's carrying the sport right now? Who is that guy for you? Is it Tank?
I'm gonna give you a couple fighters that's the face of boxing right now.
Okay.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? Number one is Tank.
Yeah.
All right, he's definitely number one. You gotta get that kid all his credit because he whatever Floyd Mayweather did with him, he brought it up. The second one is Terrence Crawford. We gotta say Terrence Crawford because he jumped from weight to from class to class and doing what he gotta do. The third one is I'm gonna go with the female, the Cleese, what's her name, Shields.
Yeah. Clarissa.
I got,
Yep.
yeah, I gotta go with her. Oh shit, I froze. Hello?
Lock your camera. That's all. You just got to turn your camera back on there at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. How about go back?
Technical issues, man. Technical issues. It happens all the time in podcasting, man. This is how it goes. This is reality unfolding right here. You saw how easy it for us to start the podcast, and now here we are, two grown men, all fucked up in the middle of it.
All right, now listen. That's all right. The female. I got her.
Yeah, she's a tough girl.
Yeah, she's a tough girl.
Yeah.
All right, the third one is he's a young kid, just came out the amateurs, turned pro. Mayweather got him, and he's gonna be another Tank Davis. I don't know his name.
Are you talking about young Kermel Moten?
Yeah. That Tank that was the promotion.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got some other people that's on my mind too, but my main focus is watching Tank Davis. Like Tank Davis, he's explosive. Tank Davis, he could do a lot of people. He could do what people could do, just like Mayweather did.
Now, when you were fighting, was there that one fight that you thought maybe was going to happen, or that you really wanted to pursue, and it just didn't come to fruition?
Well, yes, I was in me and my teammates were John Stelly. You know that is.
Yep.
Me and John, yeah. We had fought for the number one, and y'all can check it out too. And it was true. The IBF got me. We was fighting for the number one spot to fight Steve Molina, who's from Canada, and I won. And then they came back and said, "Oh yeah, he didn't fight nobody, so why we gotta fight him?" And I was on urgent enough to, I was gonna sue. I was gonna sue the IBF. Then I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. Just let me go. Let me go to a different route to do what I gotta do, and that's what I did.
And let me also salute you. Let me also salute you on the choice of a. I'm a big one for nicknames. Let me salute you on a very good nickname too. Very good choice.
Oh,
Machine Gun
thank
is
you.
good. Machine Gun is good.
Yes. I well, y'all don't. So everybody don't know how I got that name was Johnny Duke. Right,
Okay.
he's a legend. He's a legend in Connecticut, in Hartford, Connecticut. You know, he did a lot. You know, you friends with Scully. Ask Scully about
Oh,
him and everything like that. And he gave me he the one who gave me that name. So
I'm going to
ever
say
since
right
then,
now. I'm going to say right now, as I have on a lot of episodes on here, because he is a friend of the show. John Scully is a saint. He's a saint.
oh
He
yeah,
helps.
man.
He helps all those retired boxers who need funds. He's always on there auctioning stuff out, sending money out in the mail, man. The guy is the patron saint of boxing, man. God bless him, dude. A great guy.
Yeah. That's and get back to it now. What John Scully is that my trainer named Johnny Duke. Scully used to train with us when we was little. You know, when I was little, Scully used to go there, and Duke was on his deathbed. So Duke said, "Hey, Mike, don't mind me, I'm just cooking." Duke
All
said, "Hey,
right.
Mike." Duke said, "Hey, Mike, who you with?" I said, "With George Cruz." So, and then I think he's like, "Who's Scully?" I said, "No, George Cruz." He said, "No, Mike." He said, "Listen, I don't want you with George Cruz. Go with Scully." So I'm thinking, like, man, like he's telling me to do something and everything like that because back then, me and Scully, we wasn't good friends. We had a little issues, and
Okay.
so then so I like I gotta let bygone be bygone. So my first title fight that was in '90. I mean that was in 2006. I fought Consuelo Gonzalez and at Mohegan Sun, and so at the time I said, you know what, I'm gonna do like you said. I said I'm gonna do like you said. Let me go over there. I went to Scully and everything like that. And I told Scully, I said, Scully, listen, Scully, I just left Duke. And he asked me who was my trainer. I told him George. He told me no. He told he want me to go with you. So I had to go. It was like a whole bunch of junk I had to go do. I had to go tell my manager, and then then I every time I win the fight, I was getting sued. The money was going up.
Right.
And so Kelly told my manager, you don't have to give George nothing. George not his trainer. George was never his trainer. The person you should give to is this guy named Cisco. But it went through a whole lot. But Scully through my whole career from I'm gonna tell you from 2000 from not even 90 from 2006 to 2011 when I fought on pay per view with in Puerto Rico. Scully he was with me all that time.
Yeah. A great guy, an absolute great guy. Now, do you remember who was the guy? I'm not even going to ask you your toughest opponent. That question gets asked a lot. But do you remember the
Hey,
guy
no, no,
that
no, no. Hey, I'm
who
glad
hit
you said
you
that.
hard?
My tough opponent, I didn't
Toughest
have none. To
opponent?
be
Who?
to be honest, I didn't have one.
What about the
I didn't
guy that
have
hit
one.
you the hardest? How about the guy that hit you the hardest?
The guy that hit me the hardest, that woke me up, and I ended up beating him. It was what's his name? It was I can't think of his name. It was a funny name and everything. That happened. I think Fox was. I think it happened in Mohegan Sun. That's the only guy that really hit me hardest and everything like that. But
What
other than
year would
that,
that have
like,
been? I got your box rec up. What year would that have been?
that should be like around 2000.
2000.
Around two, yeah, I mean like 2001, 2002. It's around this as he was if you go through my record and I'll tell you the name. If you could go through it and I'll tell
Do you
you.
remember how many? Do you remember how many fights into your career you were?
Yeah. I was before I was when I was with Scully. I was my first loss. It was with this guy. It was in Boston. I wasn't feeling good. That was that was that was a that was on a Wednesday night. That happened. It was I think the third round and second round knockout.
Reynaldo Lopez.
Yes, he don't. I wasn't feeling good. He wasn't. That fight wasn't no. It wasn't no go. All right. Then after Reynaldo Lopez, it was I forgot who was it. It was I think Juan Lopez, I believe.
Yep, you fought Juan Manuel Lopez, but you also fought Billy Dibb, who was supposed to do my show last night, as a matter of fact.
Oh, man.
Had to cancel on me, but hey.
Hey, listen. He's got he's a good person. He got problems right now.
Yeah.
He just got finished beating cancer and everything like that. Billy Gibbs. He didn't even hit hard like everybody told me he was gonna hit. He didn't even hit hard, and like I was like I seen the way he fight, and I was in the corner just waiting, and every time he come in, I counter him, and to me, I thought I won that fight.
And when you think of, like, obviously we hear this happen in every sport, not just boxing, but we always hear that term thrown around, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. Who's the GOAT in boxing? I ask a lot of guys that. I hear a lot of different answers. I hear Muhammad Ali a lot. I do hear Floyd Mayweather quite a bit, but you might have something completely different. Certainly I've heard Sugar Ray Robinson. For you, who's the GOAT, the all-time great?
The all time. I'm gonna give you a few of them. All right.
Okay.
One is Pernell Whitaker. All right. Like
I
that's
love
that's
that
one.
answer.
All
Yeah,
right.
great answer.
The second one is he's a good friend of mine, and I lost you again.
That's
Hello.
all right.
All right. Listen. That all right. I'll give you that right there. All right. That next one is, like I say, he's a good friend of mine. All right. I met this kid in '94 who was in Michigan, and I told him, I say, hey, your name such and such. He said, yeah, and it's Hector Camacho, son. Me and him, we were good friends and
I've had
everything like
him
that.
on the
And
show. I've had him on the show. Great guy.
yeah, yeah, he's a great guy. I gotta give it to his dad. His dad, his dad was the awesome, come out of Harlem, New York, flashy type person.
Love him.
You know, yeah, you got it's a lot of fighters out there. They should get their flowers. They need to get their roses. They need to start looking up to them and everything like that. And with the boxing world now, as it's going in, it's to me, it's kind of everybody don't want to fight nobody. Tank the only one. He want to fight anybody. He don't care.
Yeah, and he's knocking him out. That doesn't hurt either for the pay-per-view dollars. He's
Oh
winning in
yeah,
good style.
nah. He's winning good style because he know what he's doing.
What about Mike Oliver? Is there a potential comeback ever for you, or are you completely done with the sport, or is it a never say never type thing?
Well, right now I'm 44 years old. I've been boxing, like I said, I've been doing it since I was 3 years old. And at first, yes, I did I did say I was gonna come back, but come back for what?
Right.
Say, look, it's no money in it. So they keep calling me, oh yeah, we got this, get this. I need an 8 round fight. We need to use 2,500. 2,500. I
Yeah.
say, man, I can't listen. I say, no, I'm all right. So I like how it is right now. Retire from boxing.
Yeah.
Now if the money's right, yes, I take that one last fight. But right now, I'm staying focused on my two kids. Well, I got three kids, so I'm taking care of my two little ones. My oldest one, she have a son. So right now, my focus on the kids.
Yeah. I got grandkids too. It's
Yeah,
fun.
that's my focus on the kids, and plus
Yeah.
I do volunteers at my kids' school, so that's I'm all set with it.
Now, what about, like, having any involvement in boxing? Have you ever given thought to promoting, training, any of this type of stuff, the other type of jobs involved in boxing?
Wait, yeah. I was, I guess I was training a couple of kids at a gym, but I had stopped because it was messing up the time. Like, the kids, they go from say from 6:30. They do karate for a while. Just for karate, training to boxing from 6:30 all the way to 7:30. So that's not enough time. So I had to leave. And yes, I'm working on my own gym right now. Trying to get my own gym to help out, inside the city.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, giving back is nice when you can do it, you know? I mean, a lot of kids out here, man, don't have that kind of thing. I mean, in my whole area, and I'm in upstate New York, there's no place for a kid to walk in off the street and learn how to box. There's not even boys clubs anymore. I mean, there's nothing really.
Nah, nah, because it's nobody want to do the training. Nobody, it's no funding. It's like it's a whole bunch of carry out junk that's going on right now.
And you mentioned that you were cooking earlier, man. What is Mike Oliver whipping up right now?
I'm just doing mac and which is potato salad, little chicken, something quick. Usually I will do something real fast and everything like that, like for my kids and everything. But this is kind of late. I said, what, let me just do something real simple. They gotta go to school in the morning. So
Now, do
I'm
you
always
still
up. Um,
now do you still eat and train and live a lifestyle where you kind of still see tendencies of feeling like a boxer?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I still do the same thing I was doing when I was in the amateurs into. Um, besides, sometimes I eat ice cream, sometimes I don't. It's all depends how my body feels.
Ice cream. So that's the go-to guilty pleasure right there. Then you're saying ice cream is it for you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, everybody should know, man. 'Cause
I
you
gotta
should
say,
know, but
I gotta say, I gotta confess the same thing. For me, it's ice cream. The other night, I'm gonna confess right here on my show. I sat down and ate a half gallon alone within a matter of minutes. I felt like a pig.
listen, listen to this. All right, this is no lie. I'm telling you this. Ask Scully this. Scully will tell you. Scully used to when we used to go to anywhere. He gotta have his ice cream.
Yeah,
He gotta have his ice cream. His favorite one was Dairy Queen.
yeah.
Scully
Oh
told me.
man,
Scully told me. He told me a little story about it was Duke, Scully, and his old manager named Mac Buckley. They was at the they was at the airport. Scully left to go get ice cream, and Scully had to walk from the airport from where he was at all the way back to the hotel because he was eating ice cream. And it's like when you Scully, that's all you think about: ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
addicting. It is addicting. I know.
Yeah,
I started with the spoon, and suddenly I got an empty container there, man. You just don't stop shoveling it in.
it's not only that too. Like I'm so the kind of ice cream I'm addicted to. It's the cookie dough one
Yeah, I'm
with the
speaking your
with the
language, man. I get it.
yeah with
Yeah,
the chip. I go
yeah.
listen. Every time I go grocery store, when I go to the grocery store or Walmart somewhere, I go right by it. Like, please grab me, grab me. Like I had grabbed probably like 15 boxes or 18 boxes. Take it home. When the kids go to sleep, sometimes I'll be on Facebook Live just eating it like this, just eating it.
And now you're such a boxing fan and an enthusiast that I haven't pulled this question out in a lot of episodes, but I'm going to pull it out with you. It's still to this day, and in me doing this podcast, I'm in a lot of the boxing groups on Facebook, and I still see this decision still to this day. We're 40 years past it, man. Hagler and Sugar Ray. Who won that fight? This is your opinion, of course.
I think Sugar Ray won that fight. You
Yeah.
know, I think he won it because with the outboxing and his hand is flashy. Cause that's what they like to look at.
I agree with you. I've gone back to watch it, and out of all the guests I have asked, and it's been a lot. Sometimes my son will host on here with me, and usually one of us remembers it. But it's about 50-50. Sometimes Hagler starts to pull ahead. Sometimes Sugar Ray catches up. I myself scored it for Sugar Ray too. You're right. The flash has a lot to do with it. Sugar Ray has a way of hustling the eye that makes you think he's doing a lot more than he really is.
Yeah, it's true.
He just
It's
starts
true
lighting
about
up
that.
at the end of a round. He just starts lighting you up with some pitter pats at the end of the round, and you're like bedazzled.
Yeah, hey man, you do. To be honest, like at first I was kind of iffy because was like when you say, "Oh yeah, I wanted you to come on my broadcast," and like, okay, like because there'll be a lot of people that just doing a lot of scamming. So I said, okay, let me just, and I went through it, and I seen Skelly, and
Yeah.
everything. I see other people, and I said, okay, yeah, let me work on it. So, but you keep on doing what you're doing. By you being your own media and doing that, you know, they might call you. They might call you, say, hey, listen, we like the way you be talking on your broadcast. How you like to come over here to do, such and such.
Yeah.
To me, you got it, man. Like
I appreciate you saying that,
you
man.
putting us
Yeah.
out there. You putting us out there. I don't know. You ever heard of a thing called CES?
No.
Well, that's Jimmy Burfield. That's out of Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
That it's CES Boxing Entertainment. They got a whole bunch of things. His name Jimmy Burfield,
I'll reach out
and
to him. I'll
yeah,
send
reach
him.
out to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. His name Jimmy Burfield. He's a senior. He got, he used to have Vinny Pazienza.
Yeah.
You know, he used to have all that. He used to have all that back. He's all that right there. And then also another guy it was my promoter. His name Rich Capiello.
Okay.
And Rich Capiello, we used to go neck to head with Jimmy Burchfield. But Jimmy, to me, I think he was kind of jealous because Rich was having all the fun in Mohegan's Sun. So soon Rich left the game alone. Then after that, you know, he picked it up and everything like that.
So 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 at the end of the day here, man, your life after boxing though right now is good. Everything's good. Everybody's healthy. Everything's good on your end.
Oh yeah, 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 man. Yeah, everything
That's all a man
healthy.
can ask for.
Um, and you can't ask for a lot. I'm just glad I could see another day. Because remember, boxing is so you leave the 10-ounce gloves to go to 8-ounce gloves,
Hmm.
like you automatically gonna get brain damage and everything like that. So like I said, I'm 44 years old, and I think I got out of the game early than anybody.
Yeah. And yeah, and got out and have your faculties in order. That's big, man. That's huge. You know.
Yeah, hey man, listen to this. I got out. I got out the game. Um, by the way, people don't know. Well, I'm in the Connecticut Hall of Fame. We got our own Hall of Fame down here. It's not big
Hmm.
as Indiana is, but we got our own Hall of Fame. I made it Connecticut Hall of Fame. Um, so which is good. And the thing about this is a lot of fighters we don't get recognition like other people do. Like the East Coast fighters, everybody from New England, we don't get a lot of recognition.
Right.
You
And
know,
you should.
and it's kind of we all should.
Nobody makes people tougher than the Northeast. That's it. I'm convinced of it, man.
Hey, I'm with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? 100% because look at Vinny Pazienza.
Yeah. Tough as
He
nails.
was he almost died. He almost
Yeah.
died on the accident. But he had the neck brace and everything like that. What happened?
I mean, we got a
A
lot of
month
them.
later?
I mean, we got a lot of them. Mike Tyson is from New York. That there's guys from, lots of guys from Philadelphia. That's the Northeast. That's a fight town. There's lots of
Yeah.
great talent, man. In the tri-state / northeastern part of the country.
See, people don't realize that Ohio,
Yeah.
like Adrian Broner, he's another one talking about that. Adrian Broner,
From
he's
Cincy.
another good. Yeah, he's another.
Yeah.
He's another person good. People got to know him. People. Oh, I don't like him. He's such and such. Man, you need shit talking like that.
Yeah.
You need
Another
people
guy.
talk to him.
Another guy from Ohio, Boom Boom Mancini. Yeah, a lot of old timers, a lot of tough bastards, man, from the Northeast, man. I mean, you know how.
Look at Aaron Pryor.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
goat. You know.
You can't say his name too loud around the Alexis Arguello puppet. He gets nervous, man. He doesn't want to hear Aaron Pryor. Back
Yeah.
that up.
Then,
Hold on a second. He got twitchy back there.
yeah. Now Aaron Pryor is the best one. He was I met him in Ohio at the Ohio State Fair.
Great guy.
Yeah.
The
Because
Hawk.
all the coaches from Ohio, all the fight from Ohio, they all good. Even what's his name? what's his name? What's his name? It's right at let me think about it. It's right at the time. I fought him in the amateurs and everything that he's a trainer now. He be training you ever see Mayweather hit the mitts and everything that with that guy that be hitting the mitts with?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fought him in the amateur. You know?
Roger?
No, not Roger. He's training with Mayweather now. Young kid from Cincinnati, Ohio,
Okay.
and everything that like he's right at his name right at the tip of my tongue. He's over there with Carter Williams. That's no one. Like I say, all our fighters come from the East Coast, from the whole East Coast. They don't give us credit, and
Are they
it's sad they
recognized?
don't give us credit.
That's right, man. Come on, man. Give us our props up here in the
You know,
Northeast. We're freezing our ass off in the winter. That's why we're so damn
yeah,
angry.
and then on top of this, we make it to the Olympic trials, and same thing. That's why I disagree with the USA doing right now.
Yeah.
Everyone from the East Coast, like the whole boxing nation, we make it to the Olympic trials to do what we got to do to try to make the Olympic team, and what they don't show us recognition.
Well, listen, brother, man. I can't believe that we threw this. This has got to be a off the couch boxing uh, record of some kind. We made this happen. Literally, I talked to you like an hour and a half ago, and here we are, man. This was the easiest of all appearances ever, man. So you will go down in our Hall of Fame, man, as the easiest interview to make. I think we started talking at like 8:30, and at 9 o'clock you were coming on here, or 9:30 you were coming on here. So that's pretty crazy, man. I'm glad we got a chance to do it, though, man. It's been really fun, man. I hope you'll stay in touch. I'd love to have you back on from time to time.
Oh man, listen, hey, it's no, like I said, when I'm open any, when you hit me up and ask me when you're volunteer, and I told you in my own mouth, I say you didn't say nothing. I say, listen, we could do it tonight.
Yeah, I
I
love
said
that.
we could do it
I love.
tonight. Because the thing about this is, and some of y'all fighters, y'all, I know y'all watching, y'all gotta get your ass up, man. When somebody want to interview you to ask you something,
Right.
saying you gotta, speak. Because
Yeah.
that's how you're gonna get your fans. That's how your fan base is gonna follow you. Not no Twitter, not no
Yeah.
Facebook, none of
Let's have
that.
a conversation, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
I get what you're
you have
saying,
a
man.
conversation. The more conversation you have to tell you about your record, about your life, and everything like that, the more people will come to your fight and support you.
I agree with you. You heard it right there, man, from a man who knows, man. Spoken like a guy with a little bit of wisdom. You got to listen to him. I mean, come on, man. That's real talk right there, man. I'm glad we got to do this. I'm happy that you made it so easy to come on here, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for doing this, man. Really.
No. Listen, man. Anytime you want to do it, we can do it again. If you want to do it connected with me and Scully at the same time,
Yeah.
because Scully, we could tell. It's things I could say too that when Scully slapped me, he
And I gotta say, I've had Scully on the show 2 times, and his episodes, in terms of views, they do very well. People like to hear what John has to say.
Oh yeah. Like I say, hey, reach out to him and say, talk to him. I don't mind whenever you can get him back on. I'll get on with him, and we could talk about when he started training me and everything like that. Like, and Scotty, he's a beast. So some of y'all fighters that want to go ahead to be a world champion, reach out to Scully because he could help you with a lot of things.
Yeah, he's working with a guy right now that's an absolute bulldozer in Artur Beterbiev. I mean, nobody's going near that guy. He's a wrecking
Oh no,
machine.
no, yeah. Of course, he's a record machine. That's the reason why I don't want to come back to fight because I know Scully's busy.
Yeah,
He's busy helping him out and everything like that. But I love it being just sit back watching fights and
yeah.
everything like that. I can't wait. I can't wait to this month, the end of this month. I can't wait to see the fight. Let's see what's going to happen.
Gonna see Tank for the first time in a while. I'm excited too, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
it's gonna be good.
I wish
He,
Amazon
he,
Prime wasn't making us pay on pay-per-view. I mean, if you get a subscription, you should just be able to get these fights. That's really my only pet peeve with it. You know what I mean?
it's it's places. To be honest with you, nobody know about it. You got
Yeah.
PPC. You got Top Rank. You got Golden Boy. You got what's up? You got Dazun. You got what's
Eddie
up
Hearn,
guy? What's up guy? What's up with the E?
Eddie
Whatever his
Hearn,
name is.
Eddie
Yeah,
Hearn,
yeah.
and Frank Warren.
Listen, all y'all promoters, cut the bullshit out. All right, cut the
Yeah.
bullshit out. Quit
Yeah.
fighting with each other, and you saying this person want to make this match, this person want to make this match. Because the reason why they don't want to make the match with y'all because y'all giving out fucking poor money. Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, Saudi Arabia offer Anthony Joshua and them more money than we can.
Yeah. We got to do better. We got to do better by boxing. There's a lot of things that need to improve. There's a lot of things that can be tweaked. We're still seeing a lot of bad stoppages. We're still seeing bad scorecards.
You know what? It's not the stoppage. I don't care about the stoppages, but these freaking judges, they need to go back to school. They didn't go back to school. You know, you scoring one level. Like play this. Who was it? Victor Ortiz. If he's from New England, he's from Worcester. Victor Ortiz. When he fought who he fought? He's got for this for in Timo. He fought Timo and he fought Lomachenko. He
Yep.
won both fights. He won both fights, y'all, and they robbed him. Like, how can you do that?
Yeah, we're still seeing. Yeah, it is still a black eye on the sport, man. Boxing's got to tighten up a little bit.
You know,
If boxing is really on point, it should be the most popular sport in the world, man. It
wait,
should.
that's not all. And I want you, when you get finished, I want you to go check it out from the first round all the way to the last round. When I fought Billy Gibbs and
Okay.
everything like that, and Billy Gibbs, like we had a little beef, but I let that go by. Oh, he like I think he just came just to get a pay. He didn't come to fight and everything like that. But I thought I won that fight.
How dare you, Billy? How dare you? I'll have a
You
word
check
with
it
him.
out.
I'll have
Right,
a word with him. I'll have a stern talking to him if he comes on here. I don't know. He
like that.
bailed on me last night, but
Yeah, but look, when you get a chance,
I
look
will.
that up. Look at the fight. You're gonna see it.
I'll watch it and
And
I'll score it. I'll let you
yeah,
know.
you score and you tell me the same thing. Like
Yeah.
but that's how it is with the boxing. It sucks, man.
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a black cloud over the sport, man. I mean, boxing's got to do better. They just got to do better. They got to get these guys, as you said, retrained. Maybe have their scores turned in and analyzed by other judges and see if they're fit to even do the job. I mean, anybody could just plop down in these chairs and score a fight nowadays, it seems like.
Oh
But
yeah.
I don't think a big rant about it. I'm pleased, man. I love talking to you. This was a great episode, man. I really appreciate it. We will definitely do it again, man. I'll let you go enjoy your dinner and your family. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
All right. Yep. Anytime. Just hit me up anytime you want. I got it.
I got you, man. I love it, man. Love talking to you, man. Much respect and love, bro. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. All right. Have a good night.
Later. You too. There he goes, folks. Mike Machine Gun Oliver. 26-12, featherweight. A guy that was out there in the trenches. As you heard, another Northeast guy representing Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. Love the fact that he had nice things to say about our man, John Iceman Scully. That's always great to hear. Everybody recognizes your greatness, John, and it's to be applauded. We recognize your greatness here at Off the Couch Boxing. I was very pleased that I bought one of John's programs, one half autographed by Paulie Magic Man Malignaggi. The other half, I hope that I will get up to the Boxing Hall of Fame this year and get the other half signed by the great Ricky the Hitman Hatton, who is going into Canastota himself this year. So fingers crossed, folks. Hopefully. And if I had it here, I'd show it to you, but I don't. I had the lovely brochure right here, though, that Tommy Morrison's daughter was kind enough to send me when Tommy was going to open up his own place and train. She had a limited amount of these, and it's pretty damn cool. There's his rates on the back, how much he charged, the taking care of business logo on there. Pretty cool. So thank you very much to, I believe her name is Trisha Morrison. Alexis Arguello stays ready. Look at him. Like a seasoned pro himself. Knows how to hold a pamphlet. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Great chopping it up with Mike Machine Gun Oliver, getting his insights, just chopping it up. The man was throwing down in the kitchen, multitasking. kids over here, man. A guy that knows how to do it. I'm simpatico. I understand, man. Got a lot going on and still managed to give a kick-ass interview. Salute, my friend. So hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Make sure to like and follow us on Facebook. The key to your life if you want to stay tapped into what's going on. And also, if you're watching this right now, feast your little eyes right on the like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay tapped into the best, the most laid back, cool, casual, yet informative conversations anywhere in the boxing stratosphere. I defy anybody to say otherwise. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button, yada, yada, yada. Thank you from Alexis Arguello, the puppet. And this is your host, your fearless leader, Reckless Rexx Ruger, saying, if you want to be a champion, please remember that you must roll with the champs.